skills are really amazing. You snuck into the room to see what the...
I sneaked into the room. Snuck isn't a word, Conan. And you went to Harvard and you should know that.
Snuck, past and past part of sneak.
Hey, look at me! I'm Conan O'Brien! Put my feet up on the desk and phone in the show! Well, by God, I got a couple of words for you! You better get your act together!
Some of your greatest hits there from The Late Show. When you look back over, you've done thousands of interviews now and thousands of monologues. But if I gave you you've got 5 minutes left to live. You can relive any moment from any of those shows.
So this is the positive part of the interview. That I have 5 minutes left to live.
You've got 5 minutes left to live.
Fantastic.
What would you go for?
Which guess would I go for?
Or a moment or something where you really felt it defined you or was just for whatever reason particularly memorable.
Wow. Okay. You know, I did a very silly remote once where we found a group of baseball players that play baseball in late 19th century rules. And they do it in the costume with the mustaches. So I went out and put on the mustache and spoke in that sort of turn of the century baseball. And it was so me. I've always said, whenever I go, don't even give a eulogy, just show that piece. And it only lasts a few minutes, but it's me with the big mustache and acting like a complete ass. And that's my favorite thing to do. It was right in my wheelhouse, so to speak. Very silly, but also had these great magical moments in it. And so I would say roll that.
In terms of guests, who are the ones that when you see they're coming back, your eyes light up because you think, okay, this is going to be great?
Tom Hanks is one of the great guests of all time. He's just the whole package. He is a massive superstar who also is as funny as any comedy writer or comedian that I've ever known, and also knows how to tell a story. He's a raconteur. I mean, they don't exist anymore, people like that. So,
what is the nightmare guest for you, generically?
I would say you're awful, just dreadful.
Why do you keep having me back?
You always find your way in. We don't even invite you. Half the time they just pull out to a two-shot and Piers is sitting there.
You did a funny one recently with the Romney sons.
Yeah.
Let's have a look at this.
A large family to me, but this is just the tip of the iceberg. We have a photo here of a family gathering of the Romneys. Absolutely incredible. You can tell when you guys get together, there's a global khaki shortage. There's a panic worldwide.
How comedically rich has this campaign been for you?
It's funny because our show doesn't focus on politics as some of the other shows that do it really brilliantly. We touch on it when it works for us. Sometimes my show can be shockingly irrelevant to the news. We also do that. I find sometimes probably people tune into us when they want to escape what's happening in the news because we have the ability sometimes to just create our own comedic world and live off of it. But obviously, it's something that is a source of humor, and so you figure it out, and it got much better for us once it was decided that it was Obama versus Romney. For a while, sorting it out, it gets so complicated that you've got so many different comedic angles going that I think once it's settled into Romney versus Obama, it doesn't matter if they're on the left or the right. If we can find a way, to me, that's the only hope. That's the common ground, is if we can together come together and mock Jersey Shore, then we've brought this country together.
Of course, you met your wife on a comedy show.
Yes. Yes, I met her when I was working on the late night show, and I went out in the field to shoot a remote, and I went to an advertising agency, and she was one of the ad execs.
We're going to take a short break and come back and talk about your wife.
Oh.
The comedic rock. Yes. I want to know who makes who laugh most.
Interesting.
And whether you laugh in bed, whether she laughs at you in bed.
It's going very badly.